So I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. I look forward to it every year. And I also love terrible movies. So today I'm watching the 1964 film Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I don't know the plot, but I've heard this is just truly terrible. And judging off the title, I'm not sure how it could be good. I'm very curious to watch it. It's been recommended as a terrible movie to watch during the holidays. I'm expecting Santa Claus and then Martians. I'm not sure how those two subjects met. Maybe Rudolph took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't know. Santa meets sci-fi. I'm very excited to watch this. I have very low expectations. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for bad movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and check back often for more awesome content. I'm so excited. This title sequence already is so amazing. I don't recognize any of the cast. John Call. Okay, yeah, I don't recognize that name. Okay, based on the story. I haven't read the story. Is this true to the story? Did they go completely off script? Gotta love his own theme song. That's a great sign. It feels very 60s with this music, yeah. Special toys? Oh my. Martian Furniture by Fritz Hansen. Tower of Crystal Fountain. Oh my. Why does he have to conquer the Martians? Are they not nice Martians? Can't they all, live in peace? It's the festive season.
At this time, station
Kid TV. Oh, come on.
KID TV takes you via Telstar.
These are the Martians?
Hi, kids. This is Andy Henderson at the North Pole.
Quite dedication to his job, going all the way to the North Pole.
And we get it.
Who's writing this? Jeez and rice.
Oh, hello, son. Oh.
Oh, right, this news broadcast. This is today. Right.
Andy, you caught me at a very busy time.
Well, do you think you'll be ready?
Yeah, couldn't they have scheduled this the other, 364 days of the year?
There's a rumor that you're going to use a rocket sled.
Oh my, that sounds fun.
The good old-fashioned way with my reindeer.
Yeah, and I was like, does Rudolph know about this?
Makes you know it. I always cons on it.
The pop culture references.
Television? Did you say we were on television?
I didn't realize Santa made the toys. I thought that's what his helpers were for.
There's a mess. Hello there. Oh.
Do we know Mrs. Claus's first name? She's always just been known for her marriage title of being married to Mr. Claus.
How's it going, Winky?
Winky the elf?
Hey, Santa.
Good man. Winky is in charge of our space department.
Space department? Head elf?
I wonder if there really are people on Mars.
Well, who knows?
Only one way to find out.
Good cheer to all the Martian children.
Oh, Mr. Anders.
Do Martians celebrate Christmas? Maybe they have their own holiday. We don't know.
Dropo, wake up! Wake up!
Woo 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 bloop bloop bleep blap bloop bloop. I love these superhero outfits with the capes and is he tickling his brain? Oh my. Usually that costs extra.
Oh, she went to the food pill center to get some new food pills. The children haven't been eating well. No appetite at all.
Could be because you're just giving them pills instead of actual food.
Video set all day watching those ridiculous Earth programs. It confuses them.
I like how they made the Martians basically just humans. They're out getting groceries, they're watching TV too often, these workers are falling asleep on the job.
What is a doll? I don't know, Girmar. What is tender loving care?
Hello. Oh, that is the world's least comfortable bed. Oh my. Whoop! They just showered in this powder or whatever and now they're asleep. No blankets, no nothing, no pajamas.
The children will eat these. We have hamburger, buttered asparagus.
This is just like M&M's.
Chocolate layer cake pills.
Bomar.
I feel like those will be the first ones gone.
Why don't you go to the forest and see Chochem, the Ancient One?
Oh, there's forests on Mars. Okay.
What's wrong now, Kimar?
I don't know, Voldar. But I mean to find out.
It's super weird, super bizarre. They're going to this thunder forest. It looks like their helmets have like a tube going to their brain. They're giving the kids sleep spray, which sounds very dangerous and illegal. It's like someone had an idea for a sci-fi movie, but it was like, I also love Christmas. Why not mix the two? And I feel like it's not possible for forests to grow on Mars. I'm no astronaut, but...
Thank you for coming.
So Mars also has an 800-year-old man who lives in a forest. Okay, who's their wise one?
We need you, Chochem.
Whoa! Ask and you shall receive. Gandalf, is that you?
Time of year is it now?
It is the middle of September.
September. They've mixed September and October.
They have children's bodies, but with adult minds.
Oh my. That's gonna cause some issues.
I've seen this coming for centuries.
And he didn't feel like a warning was necessary.
Santa Claus, and he's an Earth.
Well, I guess that takes care of that.
So uncomfortable.
I don't want any Santa Claus bringing them toys and games. They'll start playing and laughing and running underfoot.
And I hate fun.
Rigna, Lomos, prepare spaceship number 1.
Well, I mean, you want the best, for sure. You're gonna want number 1. Because they're gonna kidnap Santa and bring him to Mars. I don't think he'll go for that. Unless he's got his rocket ship, then maybe. It's so bad. The acting is bad, but I'm really into it. It's so terrible.
So that's what the Earth people call a city, eh? How primitive. Look at all
Says the guy who gets his information from a wizard in the ancient forest.
just in a comic's tale. Wait a minute. I see him. I see Santa Claus.
One of many. They're gonna kidnap the wrong one.
An unidentified object has been spotted in orbit around the Earth. The Soviet Union denies it has launched any new...
Of course, given the time frame, they would suspect the Soviets.
Turn on the radar shield.
Misfunctioning of radar shield.
Rigna, check the radar box.
I'm curious of what's on their belt. Oh my. It's kind of reminded me of like the old 60s Batman costumes.
A slight case of Dropo.
Oh, rah-rah.
All this trouble over a fat little man in a red suit.
Oh my. He's not very jolly now, is he?
You and your imagination. Come on, let's go home.
Oh god. Martians with weapons.
And he's in his workshop up at the North Pole.
That's what we came here to find out. Let's go.
Good thing they had Billy for such informative, Santa info.
Leave them alone.
Now they're kidnapping.
Leave them here to inform the authorities?
He's right, Kimar. We better take them along with us to the North Pole.
I think they're gonna send like police to the North Pole to save Santa.
Well, come along.
I don't know why I'm thinking that's an illogical option. We have Martians going to kidnap Santa, so, sure, anything's possible.
That's the anti-gravity generator. And these are the retro rockets.
Jupiter time, Earth time.
No, there's no time for that. Oh, I'm in trouble. Let's hide. Here.
Hide in this box of wires, children. Yes, it's the safest place for you. Among the electrical equipment.
To capture a roly-poly little man like Santa Claus?
Don't underestimate him.
Tog?
We won't take any chances.
What's a tog?
Come on.
Just to be safe, yeah, let's close the box, yeah. Did these kids grow up to be famous actors or anything like that? Comment below, let me know.
No, his workshop must be somewhere around here.
There's no map on the North Pole heading you to Santa's workshop? That's clearly a flaw for sure. Quite the detective. He's following the literal footprints. Oh my. He's gonna blast him with the laser? No! Oh my god, yes! Yes, it's a polar bear, but it's clearly just a person wearing a polar bear outfit walking on all fours. Yes. It's so bad. Oh my gosh.
I see it, Santa.
What? There's robots here too? Oh my gosh.
See the lights? Where? The lights are moving.
Of course, there's robots, Martians, polar bears. You know, what else? What else do you need? Oh, Belly.
What is it? I don't know.
That's just, oh my gosh. A robot with like 2 dials and just like the most minimalistic robot wandering around in the snow. Oh, he's kidnapping him. Yeah, see you later. Oh, that's Targ? Okay. Or Torg.
The danger grows with every minute. Let's get Santa Claus
The danger grows. What danger?
and send Torg in to
It's Santa.
get him, Torg.
A robot and Martians are now gonna kidnap Santa. Oh no, he needs better security at this workshop. Wow, that door fell over like it was nothing. Cheese and rice. You don't think he has a lock on it for all these valuable toys? At least make a security camera. Get, you know, one of your helpers to, you know, work at electronics. Whoa, looks like he almost slipped.
No one's around.
Scoop you. I don't think he can see through that thing.
Those are Martians.
Santa Claus, you're coming with...
Willie was making a Martian toy.
At Christmas.
Quiet, you.
But
What? What was that? There was no effect at all. It just made a clicking sound. Oh my god, that was the most low-budget gun I've ever seen. Doesn't even get a laser or a pew-pew. Nothing. He froze them.
Why did you have to do that to my helper?
It's off in a short while.
Wow. He just like boop, 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 boop. Nothing.
Statues. There's work to be done. Let's get to it.
Yeah, they just like make this like popping sound and that's their effect. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Miss...
They clearly spent all the budget on Torg. Santa Claus kidnapped by Martians. That's almost the title.
Supposed to undergo 6 months of test flights. But we are going to forget about the testing and go after
I mean, if Santa's life's on the line, you know, forget testing. Just go for it.
Santa back to our children.
And I love how obviously everybody thinks Santa's real. He 100% exists. He's on the news. They got phone calls from Mrs. Claus. You know, they're sending up astronauts.
What?
a marshmallow.
I was going to say a green marshmallow, but this is clearly a much better pun.
Realized it wasn't a chimney at all. It was the smokestack of the Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, Santa, you old Roo. Oh my gosh.
Well, don't you think that was funny?
No, they're kids. They just want presents and candy. They're like, quit telling us tales of woe.
Besides, I've always wanted to visit Mars.
Mommy and
Only Santa would be happy about this.
But they are gaping on us. Is it possible Earth has a secret device that can penetrate our radar shield?
Oh my.
Secret device. And his name is Billy Foster.
They don't have Torg, though, that's for sure.
Well, I won't allow them.
They think this little boy has caused the destruction of their radar system. This advanced race from Mars.
Maybe sooner than that.
He's gonna push him out into space. Oh my gosh, this guy. He's like, yeah, you know, you want to learn more about the ship? Let me just blast you into space.
We just stepped out for a moment.
it's locked. I don't trust Voldar.
Where would he step out to? Where is he usually like, you know, casual jaunt around the spaceship?
Children, let's not get excited.
He's like, I do hate excitedness in children. Air door lock, yeah. Whoa, it's like an electric chair switch. Oh my gosh. He's gonna blast him into space. Santa just refuses to believe that anything bad could happen. He's like, what are you talking about? He just stepped out of the room. We're totally fine.
Drifting around in space. Along with the rest of the space junk.
Oh, bonked him. Oh, so fake. Oh, yeah, he's throwing punches. Get him. Whoa. Yeah, so aggressive. Yeah, oh, I fully believe this. Not. Oof, oof. If we get in real close, they won't be able to tell what we're actually punching. Oh, we're just shaking his head.
The air duct. But the air duct is just a little... And you're so big.
How do you think he fits down chimneys? Clearly you don't know anything about Santa.
Pills through the bars, and he grabbed my...
Shut up, Dropo. Kimar, come in quickly.
Oh, it's to make phone calls?
Oh, Kimar.
Oh my.
Are you alone?
No.
Good. The good thing we clarified that before it got spicy.
Well,
I've also kidnapped children.
Y over 5 pi r squared to determine the correct
That's how they do their homework. They just have their antennas plugged into this audio recording.
power of 12 megatrons.
Father! Father, we missed you!
Yes, let's not hog. Let's just bonk heads. Bonk.
I brought some visitors from Earth.
I've kidnapped these people from Earth. Would you like to meet them? And I'll just leave you now with my children. Yes, okay, bye. No need to introduce yourself. Let's just all laugh. Let's just have a collective laugh. Santa just shows up and they all share a laugh. Oh, he's like, my job here is done. The kidnappers was successful.
they've gone to sleep without the sleep spray.
Santa, tomorrow we'll set up a workshop for you.
You're staying here forever now. Forget your other life. Forget Mrs. Claus.
Oh, Mrs. Claus is a very good-natured woman, but
Santa Claus,
You're never leaving. Dun 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 dun.
now you belong to Mars.
That's right, Santa.
ho, ho, ho.
Excellent use of ho ho ho. Oh my god. Yeah, this whole time he's been like totally okay with the kidnapping, and now they're like, oh no, we mean it. He's like, oh, that's gonna be a problem.
All right, Jim. Enter.
Jim, is that his name? Everybody else is like Momar and Bebar and Beep Boop Beep Bop Bop, and they name this guy Jim?
Just a coiled spring. And it goes down steps all by itself.
Like a slinky?
The steel one. I'd like to fool around with the thing.
Oh my. He's like, no talk of joy.
We cannot eliminate Santa Claus, but we can discredit him. Make him a laughingstock throughout Mars.
He's a fictional character. I hate to break it to you.
Guarding Santa Claus.
What kind of work hours are these? Closed at 10 p.m.? Oh my gosh. That seems very late for child labor.
Hi, Billy. Everything okay?
Gee, Double, everything's great!
Laundry baskets, all the toys. Oh my gosh. Hey God, they set this up real quick.
The letters from all over Mars.
George.
Just like Earth children write to Santa, now he's got, you know, Martian children writing to Santa. Oh my.
Free baseball.
That seems a much more efficient workshop than his other one.
Claus, the great toy maker. Pressing buttons. Has automation for you.
Yeah, you lost all the craftsmanship. Yeah, technology's taken over. Santa Claus in the future.
No, no, I'm not tired. But my finger is. It's been pressing.
Oh my. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well, I think I'll go in and put my finger to bed.
Oh no, sir. You and Lady and Mama have just been swell to us. Good night.
Real swell, kidnappers. Real swell.
What could it be, Moma?
Oh, I don't know, that you've taken them away from the only home they know and that they miss their actual parents?
Kimar, you've got to send those children back.
Impossible.
He's like, then I'll lose Santa. Oh my god, he's trying on the suit. Yes! Other than the green helmet, you know, you're almost got it going.
Santa Claus? Ho, ho, ho!
Over his antenna.
Oh, what fun it is!
They don't recognize him with the green helmet? Come on. They're wearing the exact same thing. Everybody wearing the same thing.
Now stay put, my fat.
Or I'll blast you with this very quiet gun.
Your breakfast will get cold.
It's like Earth joke, you wouldn't get it.
Not here, Santa.
That's funny. Oh, well, he'll turn up.
Let's not worry about that. Let's just go about our day. No need to investigate this missing person. Missing Martian. The Case of the Missing Martian. Dun, 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 dun.
One teddy bear and one doll.
Betty's like his secretary. You got an option of like 6 toys.
Shane, look!
Oh my.
Paul has a teddy bear's head and it's...
Ugh. Crossbreeding going on back there.
Forget it. If you walk through that nuclear curtain, you'll be disintegrated like that.
Wouldn't he know how to turn the nuclear curtain off because he's also a Martian that they don't seem to recognize?
One false move, and your little ho man will be destroyed. Earthlings back to their planet. Third, no more joy through toys nonsense on Mars.
He's like, I hate joy.
Are you sure you have Santa Claus?
You know we have him.
You mean you had him?
Whoa, big reveal. What could this be? Whoa. Yeah, let's not show Santa. He's probably not even in there. Oh my gosh.
Santa Claus has powers that you...
I'll just open the door and they'll act surprised.
Look for a man named Shim. Tell him to search the cave.
Oh, Shim, not Jim. Tap, 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 tap. That was so funny. They literally opened the door and they're like, here's the real Santa. Cut to reveal. JK.
Why don't you, relax?
You're going to relax.
That's the most. I still can't get. Whoa! What is this? Bubbles? Oh my god, they're attacking him with all the toys. They're beating him with a badminton racket. Oh my god, the little army tank. His pipe is made out of bubbles. Oh, little toy soldiers, they're coming in. Look out! Santa's like, we'll beat the joy into him. He has to love the toys now. That's the best scene of the whole movie so far. Oh my god. Whoa! Toy attack.
You. All right, inside, Stovall.
Of course, this is the only way you can, defeat Santa's with toys. This is how he's conquering the Martians. Bombarding them with toys and joy. He's like, I hate it. I hate the fun.
Here, Kimar, you've got a wonderful Santa Claus of your own.
He's like, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? I was too busy dressing up like the Jolly Green Giant.
Goodbye, dear friends. Away!
And how exactly are they leaving on their own? Is Rudolph coming for a rescue mission? Oh, they gave him his own ship. Wow, that's nice. I'm sure that storyline will go over well. Like, sorry, we've been gone for a few days. We were kidnapped by Martians. Oh, a sing-along at the end. All right. Oh, they're good. They spell it out for you, just like the Mickey Mouse Club. Okay, okay. In case you were wondering how to spell Santa Claus. So that was my first time watching the 1964 film Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. It was so ridiculous. If you love terrible movies, I would definitely add this into your holiday watch list. Definitely go in with low expectations. The storyline was super weird. The acting wasn't good. The fight sequences were just so fake. Everything was bad. I think the best acting was from the young boy Billy. I thought it was funny how through the entire movie Santa's being kidnapped and he just seems totally okay with it, and then even when he realizes that he's not going back to Earth and he's never gonna see Mrs. Claus again, that's the only time he actually has like any moments of concern. But then he just goes back to the workshop the next day, like doesn't try and escape, doesn't try and do anything. He's just so happy and joyous the entire time, gets the new workshop set up for them, and then obviously we see one of the new Martians wants to become Santa, so they're like, oh, okay, you know what, we've got our own, we'll let you go. Or these two young kids that they had kidnapped from Earth, letting them go back if they had to lose Santa. So it was just super weird. It definitely looked low budget. I don't know what the budget was. I don't know if there are sequels or remakes or anything like that. They mentioned it was based off a story, so comment below, is this true to the story? I don't know when the story came out, anything like that. So yeah, comment below and let me know. I didn't recognize any of the cast or the directors, so comment below, did they go on to do other films after this, or did this unfortunately sink their career? I don't know how this was received when it came out. They definitely had some references to the time, like they mention Nixon when he's listing the reindeer, and how they're worried that the Soviets are going to be the ones who are coming in from outer space when it's in fact the spaceship. It was funny to see the news broadcast, and they're talking, like Santa's real, like everybody believes in Santa. Mrs. Claus is calling into the news station to let them know what happened. We didn't get to see the reindeer or anything, and they kept mentioning this rocket sled, and I was like, that seems cool. I wish we would have seen more of that. And even when they send Santa home, they just sent him off in his own spaceship, so he somehow can fly a spaceship as well. This concept of bringing Santa to Mars to bring joy and happiness to their children, but even the children they were describing kind of sounded like children of the damned, how they had grown so fast as children, they were really adults in child's bodies, and they didn't really have a childhood. Like, they weren't spending their time laughing or playing, they were studying or getting exposed to sleeping spray, which sounds terrifying. We've seen food in pill form before in other sci-fi movies, so that wasn't anything crazy. I did think their outfits were pretty ridiculous. They kind of remind me of the old Batman show with Adam West, like the tights and just these very, green monochromatic suits, and then how their belts could call people, and the antenna on their head, just very bizarre, and the way all their names kind of sounded the same if they were in the same family. I loved how the Martians had their own robot, Torg, who was now sent to kidnap Santa so they wouldn't actually have to do it. He would go in and then becomes a toy as soon as he gets into the toy shop, basically. It definitely felt like they just threw a bunch of sci-fi elements together, and this is what we have. It was definitely not good, but like I said, if you go into it with very low expectations, I think it would be funny to watch. I love the way that Santa is able to actually conquer the Martians is through a giant toy fight with the kids and Santa all ganging up on this one Martian, and they have like the badminton racket and this little toy soldiers and the tanks and everything and the bubble machine, and they're just trying to like surround him with so much toys and joy and just hope that he, eventually sees that they need happiness in their life. It was just so bizarre. I love how those guns that they had that were supposed to be able to freeze people didn't make a sound. There was no special effects. There was no lasers, like not even like the actor's voice making a laser sound. There was nothing. It just like they just pulled like a thing back and then that was it. It was just the most low budget. They didn't even try. I would have settled for like the worst laser effect, but nothing. They just had to imagine that something came out, or maybe they're just so advanced we're supposed to imagine it's something else. I wonder how long it took the actors to get all that green paint off their face. So bizarre. And even when they have one of the Martians dressed up as Santa, they don't recognize him. Yes, he's dressed up in the red suit, but he still has the green face, the green helmet, the antenna. Like, literally, that's all these people look like. That seems to be the only people occupying Mars right now, and you all look the same and you don't recognize one. I know there are obviously many plot holes in this movie, and this is not a logical movie, but I just thought that was so bizarre, the fact that they wouldn't even notice, and all he says is ho ho ho. Like, they don't recognize his voice, they don't recognize anything, and then his escape plan is to switch the light bulb so that nuclear wall thing won't blast him when he tries to walk through the door. I like the way they made the Martian kids basically the same as the Earth kids, where they're watching too much TV and they're not eating dinner and they're having trouble putting them to sleep. I thought that was interesting, and how they keep calling them like Earth shows, and the kids are just obsessed with these Earth shows. But then even when they see Santa, they don't know who Santa is, and they just all have like that communal laugh, like he doesn't even introduce himself. It was just so bizarre. I do like at the beginning how the Martians go into this Thunder Woods to meet this ancient being who's going to tell them, he's like, oh, is it September? No, we need to go, it's, in December in Earth time, so it must be near Christmas, and just, they're such an advanced race, but they lost track of Earth time, even though we saw an Earth clock in the spaceship. It was just totally out of left field. I feel like there was many other ways that could have gotten that information. It just felt like I said somebody watched a bunch of sci-fi movies and they're like, you know what we need? We need robots, we need Martians, we need a spaceship, we need a box for all of our cabling, because that seems like the most logical place. Also a good place for a nap and or hiding children. We need polar bear suits out of nowhere. We need, two young children who seem to be the ones who know what's going on and are actually going to be able to tell the story throughout the entire plot. I feel like Santa definitely needs better security at the North Pole. I don't know what kind of setup he's got going on now, but set up a camera or something. Like, just, they walked right in, scooped him up, took him out, froze his two elves, froze Mrs. Claus. That's it. He's out of there. See you later. And then it definitely felt like they were trying to like take jabs at the future as well. Like when he's at the new workshop on Mars and technology starts glitching, he's like, oh, like back in my day when we used to make things by hand, like that's what kind of felt like the tone they were going for, like how dare technology exist, and it's just causing more problems than it's worth, and when things were handmade everything was better. That's what I picked up on anyway. And Santa even says like, oh, the only thing that I worked out today was my finger, basically like my finger's tired, and just so many goofy one-liners from this. I can't even keep track of all the ridiculous things that they said throughout the film. I don't imagine this had like a theatrical release. I feel like this would have been a straight for TV or like public television show during Christmas time. That was the vibe I got. It was definitely super weird, and I don't know if there's anything even like this. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any other sci-fi Santa combinations. There's definitely a lot of horror movies that involve Santa, but I'm trying to think of any science fiction ones, and I think this might have ruined the genre or the combination of both of those genres. I think it would have been funny if the Martians would have came to Earth. Maybe Martians celebrate a different holiday, or they have their own Martian, Mars holiday that they celebrate, or whatever it would be. But the fact she's like, I've never heard my children laugh before, and just they seem to be this like advanced society who's focused solely on work and productivity and being as smart as possible and not really having fun. So the fact that they're trying to bring some joy back into their life, and the way they think to do that is through kidnapping Santa. Overall, I enjoyed it. Super ridiculous. I love the robots, the polar bears, the bad special effects, the bad fight sequences, just this convoluted storyline of kidnapping Santa and talking to this 800-year-old wizard who lives in the woods on Mars, and just so ridiculous. Just a hodgepodge mess of everything with science fiction, and then also adding in Santa into the mix, who seemed to be totally okay with being kidnapped, wasn't having any concerns about this plot. Definitely It's So Bad It's Good movie. Like I said, if you love terrible movies and you love Christmas, I would definitely check this out. I'm terrified to find out if there are sequels or remakes or anything like that. Comment below and let me know if you think I should watch them. I feel like the classic Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman, the stop motion films, came out around the same time. I feel like it was in the 60s, so I'm not sure how this especially compared to what those were in the classic films that they are. So yeah, I'm very curious to find out more about this, and now that I finished watching it, I will have to look up all the behind the scenes trivia and learn more about it. Thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for bad movies you think I should watch, please comment below, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Special toys? Oh my. In case you were wondering how to spell Santa Claus, sorry we've been gone for a few days. We were kidnapped by Martians. I was too busy dressing up like the Jolly Green Giant. Winky the elf, of course, given the time frame, they would suspect the Soviets. Hide in this box of wires, children. Let me just blast you into space. No need to introduce yourself. Let's just all laugh. Let's just have a collective laugh.